Yo, what's good out there, world? Welcome to this edition of Smoking and Baking with Trademark. And here I have a homemade banana pound cake with a Philly cream cheese icing with walnuts. Now, let's get to the ingredients. So here are the ingredients for Trademark's homemade, made from scratch banana pound cake, and I'm also going to do a homemade cream cheese icing. So let's get to the ingredients for the banana pound cake. So I'm going to be using 3 cups of cake flour. You can also use all-purpose flour. I got 2 eggs. I have in this little white bowl, I have 1 teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of baking soda. I'm also using 1 teaspoon of vanilla and 4 tablespoons of white sugar. Right here, I have 1 cup of brown sugar. I'm going to be using 1 stick of unsalted butter at room temperature and also some sour cream. I'm also going to be using 4 ripened bananas. The riper they are, the sweeter they are. So don't let the brown specks and the little spots fool you. As long as the banana ain't like rotten, you can use it. So for this homemade cream cheese glaze, I'm going to be using 3 ounces of this Philadelphia cream cheese. I have 1 cup of white sugar. I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of this unsalted butter, and I also have 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now back here I have 1 cup of walnuts, and I haven't decided if I'm even going to use them yet, but it's optional if you want to like throw it up on with the icing. I'm also going to be using my stand mixer to mix everything up. And I don't know if y'all know, but this stand mixer was actually a gift to me from someone who watched my videos. And like I told that person, trust me, I'm going to get my use out of it. So once again, here are the ingredients for Trademark's homemade, made from scratch, banana pound cake. Oh, and by the way, there's my bundt pan, and I'm using some Pam baking spray. I really prefer to use Baker's Joey, but they didn't have any, so I settled for the Pam. So let's get to it. So the first thing we're going to do is sift the. This is my 3 cups of cake flour, and I'm going to add my pinch of salt and baking soda inside with that, and I'm just going to sift this into the bowl. So I just finished sifting my cake flour. Now, originally when I had put my cake flour into the measuring cup, I put in 3 cups. But after I sifted, it sifted into 4 cups. And you want to make sure that you use just 3 cups of cake flour. So I'm just going to be taking 1 cup from out of this measuring cup. So now I'm getting ready to get to mixing. So I have my 4 ripened bananas in this bowl. So now I'm going to take the back of my fork and just smash down on all these bananas. So I'm finished smashing my bananas, and I have it at a texture that I want. So here in my mixing bowl, I have 2 sticks or 1 cup of unsalted butter. And now I'm going to go in with my sugars. First, I'm going to add in 1 cup of brown sugar. And also, I'm going to go in with 4 tablespoons of white sugar. Now, I'm going to mix this on a high speed, like for 5 minutes. So midway through, you want to give your bowl a good wipe down to make sure everything gets mixed. And now I'm about to go in with my eggs one at a time. And now my second egg. So now I'm going to go in with my banana mix, and I'm going to add that into my mixing bowl. And next I am going to go in with 1 cup of sour cream. And now I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So now I'm about to go in with like 1.5 cups of my flour. Midway through that mix, make sure you always wipe your bowl down. I am making a mess, but it's going to be a good mess at the end. It's going to be worth it. I'm going to put this down and let this mix a little before I add in my last 1.5 cup of flour. Remember, that's 3 cups. And while it's mixing, I'm going to go ahead and make my cream cheese glaze. So now I'm about to make the cream cheese glaze. Now at first I was going to do a frosting, and that's why I had the butter out. But for the glaze, I do not need the butter. So I'm going in with 4 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. Now I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of whole milk. Now I'm going to add 1 cup of powdered sugar. Now I'm going to get this powdered sugar and this Philadelphia cream mixed in. Now I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So now, let me taste it. I want some more sugar. So now I'm going to add in 1/2 cup more of this powdered sugar. Now it's at the sweetness and texture that I like. So let's get this glaze on the cake. I already flipped it. And here is a 360 of my banana bundt cake. So let's get this icing on here. And I got it to my desired texture. So here's my final presentation of my homemade banana pound cake with cream cheese icing. I also decided to add the walnuts on top. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my page, and have a blessed day.